everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, in today's video, we're continuing the Best of 2023 series. I know a lot of people are doing these videos. 'Tis the season for these type of videos. And today we're going to be talking about the best perfumes for me for 2023. Now, I tried to do the majority of them, the ones that were released this year, but I know I have some that I just purchased this year. I didn't want to do two separate videos for ones I purchased and then ones that were released because I just didn't. So I'm just going to get started. I hope this isn't too long, but y'all know I talk. So the first perfume we're going to talk about is Black Opium Les Parfums from YSL. This is one that I believe was released last year, but I purchased it this year, if you know my memory is correct. This is empty. I finished this up. I received numerous compliments while wearing this perfume. I know I'm going to get a full bottle of it. I almost broke my word and just purchased it because I could get 20% off from Ulta or Sephora. But I want to wait until I finish the original Black Opium up, and then I will repurchase this one. So in the full bottle. This is Black Opium, less sharp, less bitter, smoother, more vanilla, a little sweeter. It's just good. It's just good. So they have released a new flanker. So after I smelled that one, then I'll see if this one still remains my favorite so far. But I do know that my plan is to get a full size of this when I can get it for 20% off again one day, because it's good. So this, I thoroughly enjoyed it, used up the travel spray, compliment getting, nothing but praise for Black Opium Les Parfums. Okay, the next perfume we're going to talk about, I have two from this house, so I'm going to go ahead and discuss these. This is Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. This is a perfume that broke the internet, had people divided. People just didn't understand. It was hilarious. So this is one I always liked in initial spray. Now it does get better. I finished up a travel spray of this. That's why my bottle is full, because I finished my travel spray. But this is a fresh gourmand, an easy to wear, different take on gourmand. It's marshmallowy, fresh sweetness, and I love it. I love the packaging. I love everything about it. Now, I'm not going to get into, what caused all the drama on social media with this perfume, but it was, to me, a great release from Kayali for 2023. I love it. Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. Now, I debated if I wanted to put this fragrance in here because it was just released, okay? But it is 2023, so I said, let me go ahead and put it in here. And this is Kayali Eden Sparkling Lychee, whichever way you want to say it, 39. Now, this is my travel spray. This is fruity, juicy, girly, fun, easy to wear. I just love it. I love it. And I know when I use this up, I am going to purchase the full bottle. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's so pretty. It's just pretty. And you smell, it's pretty in a fruity, like tangy sort of way. And it's good. So I had to have this make my best of 2023 for perfumes. Kayali Eden Sparkling Lychee 39. I couldn't remember if that was 39 too. Okay, these next two are from the same house, so I'm going to talk about them also. These made my list, number one, because it was my first time receiving friend mail. If you haven't seen my video unboxing this, I will link it above. Check it out. I don't want to go into too much detail here, but it was my first time receiving friend mail. So that was super fun for me, and I don't know, it was just special. And it didn't hurt that I love both of the fragrances. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Praline and Pistachio. Now this is one that I don't know if it went viral as much as the next one I'm going to talk about. But if you love Cheirosa if you love Cheirosa 71, this perfume is for you. If you don't love Cheirosa 71 like me and it was too much, this is a perfume for you. This is a cookie perfume. That's what it smells like. It's just a cookie perfume. And I just love it. I love it for this time of year. I love it for feeling cozy, for gourmand. It's just a good one. Praline and Pistachio, I thoroughly enjoy this perfume. This next one is Vanilla Potion. I thoroughly have enjoyed wearing this. It is a very light, airy, a little citrusy, fresh vanilla scent. It's very easy to wear. This is so light, you can spray it like a body mist. It is that good. Well, it's that light and it's that good. And it reminds me of one of my favorite discontinued fragrance mists from Victoria's Secret, which is, it was just in my head. Fresh Vanilla. So I love this. If I ever find it in my area, I will get more of these, because this is one I'm not going to get tired of the DNA, and you can spray it all over. It's not too much. It smells really good. I love the name. Now, I don't love this packaging. I love the original packaging more, but the juice inside is beautiful. It's affordable. Like, both of these are extremely affordable if you can find them in your discount stores in your area. Like, I couldn't. So love this. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, the next fragrance I'm going to talk about is another one that has a good memory for me. So this is Princess Eau Fraiche by Kilian. Now, I love the scent. It is a fresher, which the original is not heavy to wear in my opinion. But if you wanted a marshmallow scent that you could wear in the summer, in the heat, this is it. It's light, it's fresh. It's one you could spray all over too, and it wouldn't be too much. It made this list because this was the best purchase. I believe if I'm not just going on scent alone, this was the best purchase for me of 2023, because this is a niche perfume and I got it for $10. So it had to make the list because I watched Vicky Just Plain Jane's video on how to get that $100 Sephora gift card using your points, because I never could get it. And so I got that, and I was able to get this perfume at a great price. So it doesn't hurt that I love the smell also, but I couldn't beat that price. It had to make the list, honey. Okay, the next perfume I'm going to talk about is another one that, you know, it was loved on social media. This is Burberry Goddess. Now, I have the travel spray because I bought the little set of it, because I'm trying to be very particular about what full bottle fragrances I purchase, because I have too many perfumes. I just have too many, and I'm running out of places to store them, honey. The simplest way to describe this is it's a light, pretty, easy reach lavender vanilla. If you like Mon Guerlain, this is your easier to wear, less mature version of Mon Guerlain, in my opinion. I will be getting a full bottle of this once I've used up this, my Dabber, and my Mon Guerlain, because I do prefer this to Mon Guerlain. So if I'm still loving it by the time I finish all that fragrance, then, you know, a full bottle will be in my collection. But I had to mention it because it's a good one. The bottle is beautiful, and it's a good fragrance. It's a good, easy reach, classy type of vanilla fragrance. Burberry Goddess. Okay, the next fragrance that was released this year, and I have two from this same house again, so I'm going to start with Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense. Y'all, I will never forget. I went to smell this in Ulta. I sprayed it on me and I was like, whoo, this is a bit much. This is a bit much, honey. And then by the time I was in the car, I kept smelling myself going, oh, yes. This is Valentino Donna Born in Roma nighttime. If you're one that goes day and night with fragrances, I don't tend to do that. But it's the it girl, sexy version, deeper, more seductive version of Valentino Donna Born in Roma. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. That's all I can say. Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense. Okay, this next one I don't know if you can still get it. I'm sure you can still get it at some places. It was limited edition, and this is Valentino Donna Double P. This is beautiful. It's the sweet, fluffy, marshmallowy version of the original Valentino Donna Born in Roma. If I just had money I would back this up. Now you can see I have not used a lot of it because I'm focusing on using up some fragrances. But if I let myself, I would go through this because it also has that similar DNA to Love, Don't Be Shy, but easier to wear. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Love this. This was one of my favorite releases of this year. It lived up to the hype for me because of the scent, the packaging, everything was 10 out of 10. Even though they deceived us with the bottle, it's still a 10 out of 10 because I love everything about it. Valentino Donna, Born in Roma, Double P, honey. Okay, the next perfume I'm going to talk about, since I was trying to do all the ones from the same house, and of course, I forgot this one when I talked about the original perfume. This is a name I can never remember. This is YSL Libre Platine. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. So this was released this year, another flanker. I was like, I got the smaller bottle because of inflation with these perfume prices, even though all of my other ones are in the bigger bottle, and I usually like them to match. And this is so good, I kind of wish I would have gotten the bigger one. This is your soapy, clean, powdery Libre flanker. Because I was wondering, what else can they do with Libre? Now we just need a candy sweet Libre. And then I think the line should be complete. Unless they want to go purely spicy or something. Or fruity. Okay, so that's what's left that I can think of. Well, fruity, fresh, and super sweet. Spicy. Because to me, they've covered everything. This is your, like I said, clean, soapy, powdery version. It's a compliment getter. I got a compliment the first day I wore it. And what surprised me was it was from a student. Because when I get compliments from children, usually it's sweeter fragrances. And this is, like I said, clean, soapy, classy, powdery, womanly. And she was like, oh, you smell so good. And it just blew me away that it was a student who gave me the first compliment on this fragrance DNA. Love it. I love this I loved it when I smelled it, but after I wore it, I was like, dang, I should have gotten the big bottle. But it is good, y'all. Love this one. YSL Libre Platine, because I can barely see what it says under there, and I can never remember where the N is, or if it's one N or two. Because one time I think I was saying something, made up a whole new word for that fragrance. Yeah. Okay, the next one. Do I have any more from the same house. I don't think so. So the next one I'm going to talk about took me by surprise because I fell for wanting to check it out, watching a few reviews and the cute little bow. And I love it. And that's Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit. This is one I do not like it straight from the bottle, even though it's gotten better since I've sprayed it and let it sit. This is also a spicy, fresh, gourmand scent. When I first initially wear it, put it on my skin, to me it's a spicy ginger tea scent that makes its way to a spicy ginger cookie type of scent, but still keeps that freshness, that lightness, because it's Jo Malone, in my opinion. So this is another one. It was a re-release and they brought it back this year, and I'm glad I was able to get me one. Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit. Okay, another fragrance that was not released this year. I meant to tell y'all the ones that weren't released this year. I think I've been doing an average job of that, but this was not released this year. But it's one that I didn't have high hopes for. Like, I knew I would like it, but I didn't know I would just fall in love with it like I have. And that is Pink Sugar Red Velvet. This one took me by surprise. I mean, I love this. I purchased it to do a video for all the pink sugars because it had been requested, and I fell in love with this. Like, this is my favorite. And it's just pink sugar, just smoother, more velvety, even sweeter in a different kind of way. I just love it. Like I said, it took me by surprise. Pink Sugar Red Velvet, one of my favorite purchases of 2023. Okay, this fragrance took me by surprise, and I'm glad I got it. This is Escapade Gourmand. Y'all, this is niche. This is expensive. This wasn't released this year, but I purchased it this year, and I love it. It is a creamy, silky, fluffy, airy, marshmallowy vanilla scent. Vanilla extract scent. It's like a vanilla cloud. And I absolutely love it. I mean, I absolutely love this. Now, it's an expensive, steep price for this fragrance DNA, but to me, it's done in it's blended so well. It smells to me of quality. I love it. I love it. Escapade Gourmand. Love this, and so glad I purchased it this year. Okay. Another fragrance that was not released this year. I have two that I'm going to talk about that fall into this category. This is one of them. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold. This had been on my list for years, and I just decided to finally get it when I found it at a great price. This is a smoky, not too smoky, woody berry vanilla. A little spicy too. I love this. This is my first full-size bottle of a Jo Malone fragrance. I always said, did I say Jo Malone? Of a Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrance. You know, these fragrances were the talk of the internet about 2 years ago. You still hear people talk about different ones, but it's not just inundated like it was at that time. It was MFK this and MFK that. But this was the one I said would probably be my first full bottle fragrance, and I'm glad I finally got it this year. Gentle Fluidity Gold. Another one that fell into, I bought 3 of these fragrances at once from this house. And it surprises me that this is my favorite, because this is not the one you hear people talk about a lot. And this is Bond Number 9 Liberty Island. This one has the biggest dent. And I'm so mad that I couldn't find this one in the full size. Like this, well, this is 1.7 ounces, but I wanted the 3.4 ounce bottle of this one. This is a unisex, citrusy, marshmallowy scent. I love this. I love the way it meshes with my body chemistry. It is good, 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 good. It just surprised me how much I absolutely love this. I love this. And it made it to my top best of 2023 list because this is one of my first Bond number 9 purchases. Like I said, I purchased 3 at once. This was one of them. And this is my favorite. This is my favorite. The one you don't hear, because the other 2 are common. There, everyone knows about those in, social media, fragrance world. But this is not one you hear people talk about. And this is the one I fell in love with, get compliments with. I just love it. Love it. Oh my goodness. Bond number 9, Liberty Island. Love it. Okay. Let's talk about, what do I want to do? Let me do this one. This is Viva La Juicy Sucre. Now, this is one, it made it to this list, not because it's a fragrance that blew my mind and it's good. I like it. But it's like nothing new, nothing super unique. But it made it to this list because I've wanted this fragrance for years and they finally brought it back and made me happy. So it was getting on this list. This is like the original Viva La Juicy, just a little sweeter, more vanilla, and on the very dry down with me, I do get a very light, airy type of cupcakey scent at the very dry down. And the packaging, except for this, like I said, this was the first round. I'm hoping it gets fixed. And this is one I'm thinking, kind of like with this fragrance, like, do I want a backup of this if they're going to take it away? I wouldn't get this big one again. I would get a smaller one, maybe, but I just don't know yet. But I'm so glad I was able to experience it and it made it into my collection. Like I said, that's why it's one of my favorite fragrances of 2023. So these next 2 fragrances I'm going to talk about are both from Target. Now, the first house I'm going to talk about, it is not new to Target this year, but this fragrance in the line was released this year. And that is Mix Bar's Pear Blossom. Y'all, I love this. It's simple, but so pretty. In the spring, in the summer, it's fresh, fruity, girly. It's just pretty. You know me, I am extremely picky with green fragrances. And when I see fragrances in a bottle, if it's green, I'm like, because I just don't, I'm very, 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 very picky with green note fragrances. And this is one I fell in love with first sniff. My favorite way to wear this perfume was with the Bath and Body Works Avocado body butter that's been discontinued from the wellness line, which they need to bring back. Honey child, that body butter was so strong. Paired with this, couldn't nobody tell me nothing. $20, last all day. I have nothing bad to say about it. Love it. Pear Blossom from Mix Bar. That was my favorite release from Mix Bar for 2023 because they released 2 and that was my favorite. Okay, this entire line at Target to me was a hit for 2023, and that's the Finery line. Now, I just grabbed the first one I saw in my perfume drawer. This is Before the Rainbow. This is one of my favorites. This reminds me of Jo Malone, Wood Sage, and Sea Salt, but just more feminine and prettier. Because Jo Malone, Wood Sage, and Sea Salt to me is very unisex. This could be unisex too, but this to me is more leaning towards unisex feminine because it's something sweeter and prettier in this Before the Rainbow than I get from Wood Sage and Sea Salt. But this entire line, like I have 3 full bottles of the perfume. And that's just because I didn't let myself get the cherry one because I have a cherry fragrance I'm determined to use up before I purchase another cherry. And sweet on the outside because I have a full new bottle of Billie Eilish, and it reminds me of that too much. I've used a this is just a good line. This is a good line from Target. It's affordable. This is under $30. To me, the packaging is nice. Can't go wrong with finery line. Love it from Target. Okay, another more affordable perfume. This is Poudre from Lattafa. And y'all, this is one, it gives me that soda vibe, like a vanilla soda. And it's good. It also gives me like vanilla amber soda, fresh powdery once it gets mixed with my body chemistry. It's a compliment getter. The first day I wore this out, I received a compliment from someone who never complimented me before on fragrance, and received a compliment from them with this. This is good. I got it from Amazon. I love it. Like I said, this is not one that was released this year, I don't think, but it is one that was one of my favorite purchases of the year, and that is again Lattafa Poudre. All right, we're almost done, y'all. I think I only have 2 more. Okay, so this next one is from Dawkins Aroma, and it's Pink Cotton. Now, this has a pretty good dent, y'all. I don't know if this was released this year, but Dawkins Aroma is a new brand that I purchased from this year, and this was the first one. So that's why it made it to, wait, I forgot one fragrance because I finished it. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember to talk about it because it was definitely a favorite for this year. This is one, like I said, it was the first one I purchased. That's why it made it to this list, because I've purchased many more fragrances from Dawkins Aroma. This is good. This is fresh, like laundry dryer sheet with cotton candy. It's like a sweet laundry dryer sheet that smells so good. Compliment getting also. Easy to wear. It would be an easy, no-brainer repurchase for me. I absolutely love it. Pink Cotton. Okay, the last one that I have physically here with me to talk about. This, again, I don't know if this was released this year, but it became available at Ulta this year. And y'all, I can't remember if I got the fragrance oil for this year first, or was it last year? I feel like that was last year, but this was definitely this year, and this is a Vanilla Musk perfume from Nemad. Y'all, I have not had this long, and look at the dent. Y'all, if you love the Vanilla Musk perfume oil, this is a no-brainer, okay? This is one you can spray all over and it will never be too much. But it's somehow, I thought this wasn't going to be long lasting based off of reviews of other people I've heard talk about these type of fragrances. But I feel like I can smell it because I spray it like a body spray. I'll spray my body down, I spray my clothes, I'll spray my pulse points maybe a couple of times just to help it. And this is clean. I know it won't irritate my skin, so I don't mind spraying this type of fragrance everywhere. I almost, with that 20% off, got another one of these. I was like, girl, no. Finish what you have. But this is so good. It is what it says. It's a nice, sweet, not too sweet, like semi-sweet, vanilla, musky fragrance that is beautiful. If you've smelled the oil, it smells exactly like the perfume oil. Layer them up together, honey. You good to go. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. I was so excited when I saw it on Ulta's website because I was like, I think this has been in other places, but I didn't know about it until Ulta. And I was like, why is it Vanilla Musk a fragrance? Why is it Vanilla Musk a perfume? Why isn't it Ulta? And when I saw it, it was a no-brainer, bought it. I didn't even think twice. Yes, love this. Now, the other perfume I finished up without even planning to finish it up this year, and it's somewhere where I cannot get to it right now. It is Skylar's Boardwalk Delight. Y'all, all. That perfume is the one that, remember, it was an online exclusive, I think, last year, and it was in a roller ball. And you had, I don't know, I don't like roller balls. And it was some way, it was like, I can't remember why I didn't get it, but I didn't. And then I heard, oh, it's coming out this year. And I was waiting, and it finally came to Sephora, and y'all, I started wearing that perfume and couldn't stop. Okay, that perfume, when the Sephora spring savings event comes around, that's gonna be a no-brainer for me, honey, for me to repurchase it, because I don't tend to go through perfumes unless I'm being intentional. Usually, I don't just go through perfumes like that. That one, I went through it, and it's so good. It reminds me of Boardwalk Taffy Cotton Candy Clouds from Bath and Body Works, the perfume version. Love it, thoroughly enjoyed it, and will definitely repurchase again next year. Okay, the last item I want to talk about is a fragrance oil. This is one, okay, I knew the Namat Vanilla Musk. I felt like I had that last year. But this is one I knew for sure was this year because it's relatively recent. And this is the Cumbia Vanilla Bean Fragrance Oil. Y'all, I bought the smaller one. Loved it so much. And then I repurchased this. This is the biggest size they offer. This oil is the sweeter. Whoo, it's more, okay, the Vanilla Musk oil is perfumier in a sense. This is straight sugary sweet vanilla. I love it. And so I wanted to add this fragrance oil because this is I don't have enough to do a video like Vanilla on fragrance oils for just this year. Because I tend to get more body oil than fragrance oil. I don't know. So this is the one I knew for sure that I purchased this year, and I fell in love with it. And it's going to be a staple. Like Vanilla Musk perfume oil is always going to be in my collection. This is always going to be in my collection. Love it. Again, this is the Cumbia. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope that's a B. But this is the Cumbia Vanilla Bean Fragrance Oil. Love it. Okay, y'all. So those were my favorite fragrances that were released this year and that I purchased. If some didn't make the list, I wasn't trying to just have everything in here. Like, I was trying to mostly do the ones that blew my mind, stood out to me this year. And some for the prices, some for the memories, always all of them for the fragrance though. But yeah, these were the ones that made the cut this year. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me your top 5 fragrances for 2023, whether they were released in 2023 or you purchased them in 2023 and you fell in love. I would love to know, because why not be working on a list for next year, which I don't need to be doing. So y'all, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big, did I just say that? Yes. Did I? Y'all, I can't remember what I just said. I've been up early. I've been out at stores. Then we had to get our dad to a doctor's appointment. And while that's going on, I said, let me film. Then I had to go back out and do some more things. So if I didn't say, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Just go ahead and do that. Please share this video with everyone, y'all, because we trying to get to 12K. before 2024, okay? And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.